What really obvious thing have you only just realized? I was like 25 when I found out the jugs of washer fluid outside the gas station aren't free. I was walking out of the gas station with a buddy one day. Grabbed a jug of washer fluid. And he asked me, "Did you just steal that?" And I was like, "No dude, it's free." It's not. I stole washer fluid for nearly 10 years of driving and no one ever said anything to me about it. How the American bail system works. I thought it was a sum of money you paid to avoid jail. I was surprised when I realized you get the money back if you show up for your trial. Not me. But my 21-year cousin just realized he is mildly allergic to peanut butter. And has been his whole life. Up until now. He had assumed everyone's throat closed up a little while eating a PB&J sandwich. But they just fought through it. When I was a 20-something regular cannabis user struggling to clean my pipe. Only then realizing that's what pipe cleaners were for. Those fuzzy bendable tubes weren't just for childhood crafts. When I was 15 I realized rice isn't pasta chopped in small pieces. There is a local plumbing company called Abacus, with a tagline, "You can count on us." After 20 years I realized their logo was an abacus. That the best time to start saving for my future really was all those years ago. In high school science class we were watching a video and it was then that I realized reindeer are, in fact, real creatures and not just mythical beings for the purpose of pulling Santa's sled. Water towers are for water pressure. Not just a town putting its name on a tank and saying, "Hey, look how much dang water we have." That an Amber Alert was named after a child and not the color of amber. I thought it was like a code red or code blue type of thing. The "Mad" in Mad Men meant Madison Avenue. I recently realized that howdy is short for how do you do. Quote, I actually just Googled it. And it's technically short for how do ye. However, my realization still makes sense. That loch as in Loch Ness is the Gaelic word for lake. I should take this to the grave but somehow thought Mickey Mouse was a dog until I was 17. I'm 24 now. One day I just saw a Mickey Mouse somewhere and went, why does he have such a skinny little tail? It looks like a raw. Wait. Quote. My car key remote isn't broken, the battery died after nearly 10 years. I'm Norwegian. And was at least 30 before I realized that the tomatoes crossing the road schoolyard joke. 2 tomatoes cross the road. One gets run over. The other says, come on. Catch up. Has. In what I assume is the original English. A punchline. Well, for a schoolyard joke. Anyway, Norwegian kids tell the same joke. But there's no ketchup pun in Norwegian. So they just tell a joke where the squashed tomato is now ketchup. At some point a kid who knew enough English to have heard the joke but not enough for the pun told it to younger kids, who assumed it was funny because an older kid was telling it. And it has been repeated between children for generations. That sign you see near schools with the 2 people crossing holding books? I was stuck in traffic a few weeks ago and suddenly realized it wasn't 2 women with purses. I was 50 fucking years old, when I learned that bats are not, in fact, blind. Evidently, I'm an idiot. So, if being oblivious to something so basic for literally half a century counts. Yeah, that. I used to always think, est, next to years on buildings and other things meant, estimated, and not established, lol. Learned I was allergic to latex from talking to my friend. She told me that since I'm allergic to some citrus I may be allergic to latex and asked me if condoms bothered me. I responded and said yes, but they bother everyone who uses them. That's how I learned that burning and itching and a road rash are not normal after coitus with a condom. Upside down face. I'm 26.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.